Hello, welcome to my new video. Today with Flash, my FullSlip Steelbook collection. If you like what I am doing, please consider subscribing to my channel and activate the notification to not miss any new content. I finally got the complete collection of, the somewhat complete collection of Flash FullSlips. I have this HDZeta one-click. Unfortunately, they didn't make that many one-clicks, that many FullSlips of newer MCU or DC movies. So this was some kind of rarity. And I also got a Flash from Manta Lab. Manta Lab made a lot of FullSlips in the recent couple of years. Unfortunately, all the content of all the Manta Lab FullSlips is always the very same. So I have two of them, a double lenti and a single lenti, and a single lenti is still wrapped and stays wrapped. So let's take a look. Here you can open it. Very, very nice. Just amazing. So here's nothing more inside. There's this really, really beautiful artwork of the bat cave with the Flash sign. As usual for HDZeta, this beautiful lenticular artwork, front artwork. Here's the side and here's the back side of the one-click box. Really nice box. And here is all the content. All 5 FullSlips. With all the content besides this one, because it's still wrapped. So the content is inside. Simply amazing. That way. Right. So, at first, the double lenti from HDZeta. Just wow. This blue and red. Now the single lenti. This is so amazing. They always choose the really, not always, but they often choose really amazing artworks, and the comic book movies are especially known for really great artworks. So here's the back side. I have to admit it's it's nicely embossed, but it's not as good as, for example, Film Arena or something like Everything Blue, as I showed you in some videos. Just look for it on my channel. They managed to get to make this non-lenti covers way more interesting. So it's okay, but it's not the best. Really nice artwork though. And here's the no lenti FullSlip from HDZeta. With this Flash sign embossed. Again, amazing artwork. This feels somewhat different as the not lenti of the single lenti. With this rough feel to it. Again, really good structure, but not as good as Everything Blue or Film Arena. But the artwork and the colors are amazing. Simply amazing, as usual with Batman, Supergirl. And General Zod. Now to Manta Lab. And here they chose again another artwork for the lenti, and that's great that they really chose a different artwork than the HDZeta. And it's again really good. For example, the artwork of Watchmen was nice, but the lenti was not as good as this lenti, for example. Yeah, I might show I have double lenti and single lenti of Watchmen. I might show it one day. Yeah, and this is really nice with this flip-flop effect. It has to be Supergirl. Yeah, and the clouds. Wow, just wow. And this is really creative. Not about the artwork, but in this case especially about the flip-flop effect. It captures the lightning effect really well. So now the single lenti, yeah, well, mostly I buy only one FullSlip of Manta Lab, but well, sometimes there was enough, and I thought, yeah, why not? Because it's really nice. It's actually, yeah, the same artwork as the non-lenti backside artwork of a single lenti from HDZeta. The very same, but as a lenticular. And this is really amazing. And here is the backside. In the last edition, last cover of here's Manta Lab mostly makes two double lentis, and because double lentis are somewhat more popular. But this is a little bit older edition. So here's a single lenti, and this is this usual structure for Manta Lab. Really nicely done. I think it's a little bit better than for HDZeta. Yeah. Okay. Before I forget it, here is the spine comparison, and they match surprisingly well. 3 HDZeta, 2 Manta Lab, and I think you can see with this M from Manta Lab. Yeah. But the flash sign is really similar. Now let's look what's inside. As usual, I show the content at the end of this video. The Steelbooks at the end of this video. There are 2 of them, of course, because both are exclusive ones. So let's begin. So at first, the double lenti from HDZeta. It has this, as usual, this HDZeta folder. And unfortunately, again, in the newer editions, no card, no numbering card. It's criminal. Very disappointing. Here's the complete picture of the folder. Really nice. And here is the content. Some cards. Michael Keaton again as Batman. First time after Batman Returns. I suppose it has been something about 30 years. Insane. I really love this movie, and this movie got also good reviews, so it's not a controversial opinion. I don't get why it flopped. I don't understand it. Well, there are some movies like, I don't know, something like Madame Web or Morbius, where it's perfectly clear why they fail. But such a great movie with the return of the original Batman. Yeah, here's the sticker. All the editions have the same one. With the return of the original Batman and this really greatly made story and great visuals, great ideas. I simply don't get it. It's really sad, because this movie doesn't deserve it. Yeah, there were some of those like meta movies like No Way Home, Spider-Man No Way Home, or Deadpool and Wolverine, where a lot of characters from sometimes other universes the studio had rights for met. I think Flash won one of the best. For me, I think Flash manages this multiverse concept with his different characters a little bit better than Deadpool and Wolverine, and I know this is a controversial opinion because I love Deadpool and Wolverine, don't get me wrong, but well, the Void is a little bit too empty for my taste. Yeah, I think Spider-Man No Way Home is the way that it should be done. It's a multiverse movie, but this one was amazing. Simply amazing. From start to finish. Somewhat tragic, but amazing. Yeah, I don't get why it flopped. Why it failed on the box at the box office. Now the folder of the single lenti. Oh, this is so amazing. Folder of the single lenti. Again, no numbering card. I don't get it. HDZeta, why? So, and inside again a set of behind the scenes artwork. Yeah, with Batmobile. Yeah, HDZeta editions changed pretty much over the years. The quality improved. So if you have chance to get some of the older editions, they're sometimes really expensive, but they are not as good as the newer editions. They with Chinese title, and you can see the quality of paper is not as good. They mostly used global Steelbooks, yeah, and didn't have that much gimmicks inside. So, and here are two posters. Here's the first poster. Wow, and this one is huge. Yeah, well, not huge, but somewhat big. Yeah, and really unusual. I never saw this artwork anywhere else. So, and here is this artwork. And this is the same artwork as on the one-click box on the inside. This drone artwork and the bat cave with flash sign. It has to be drawn. Very beautiful. Very creative, especially very creative. So now to the third non-lenti edition. So as I said before, yeah, and but the good thing was about the old editions of HDZeta, they used this number. They always used numbering cards, and they mostly at first used numbering cards like with collection, this credit card size with embossing. Later they changed to their own really nice cards without embossing. I think the older ones were better. Yeah, but now they gave up altogether with the numbering cards, no numbering cards anymore. The one big difference in the earlier one-clicks, you had this extra FullSlip, mostly non-lenti, was used for the bonus content. For example, something like Ready Player One, they showed on my channel, or Aquaman, or Justice League. And they had sometimes also this really beautiful sets of lenticular cards and a big hardcover book instead of a steelbook. Somewhat controversial because you don't get this very valuable steelbook. Yeah, but the new editions like Wonder Woman 84 have all three FullSlips inside, yeah, without numbering cards, so you don't get this extra one-click exclusive bonus content, but you get this the complete full slips. Well, yeah, and then they introduced a couple of years ago these things. I don't get it. Instead of a folder in this full slip, you get yeah, this like booklet of this cardboard. They are really thick. This booklet of cardboards. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get why this is better than a normal booklet, because there are not that many of them, because they are that thick, and they replace the complete folder. They replace everything. No cards, only this thing. For example, just Zack Snyder's Justice League. You have 2 editions with these things. It's the most uninteresting, boring one-click. One of the reasons why I don't have it. That I know. Really, really disappointing. Yeah, but well. Nice artwork though. Nice artwork. That should be Lenti. Yeah, that was, yeah. Right, now to the Manta Lab editions. As I said before, both have the same content, so I opened only one of them. It has a booklet, and it has in the steelbook, yeah, the same, nearly the same artwork as here. In the steelbook is also, in the exclusive steelbook is also the small envelope. As usual for Manta Lab, as far as I know, it's only an art booklet. Somewhat unfortunate, contrast to HDZeta. Yeah. Really nice artwork. So creative when it comes back to this to the events of the first Man of Steel movie, but in another alternative reality way. Really nice. So difficult to open. The picture of old Michael Keaton. We'll see if we get this Batgirl movie that Warner Brothers dumped for tax reasons. Because Michael Keaton, as far as I know, he was there also. We'll see. Probably someday. And this Zaslav guy. It's finally gone. So, well, now to the steelbook. So, a couple of years now, they always include this the sticker set. And here's an envelope, and really, really nice envelope. And here is this Manta Lab exclusive that is always included when they include an exclusive steelbook. I think in the last couple of years they only made full slips with exclusive steelbooks. Some older ones with global steelbooks, they don't have it. Yeah. Manta Lab is one of those publishers. They stayed pretty persistent over the years with the structure of the editions, mostly exclusive steelbook. This Manta Lab exclusive lenticular. There's 2 card sets, there's character cards. Really nice, yeah, with Batman. And for a couple of years, those sticker sets. You have to be very cautious if you buy them used. Those editions used. It happened to me, unfortunately, several times. Always ask if this Manta Lab exclusive card and the sticker set are included. You can look up, for example, on YouTube, if they are there, if they should be there, and always ask, because more often, I had several times, unfortunately not that often, but several times where, yeah, they said no. And there were a couple of times years ago where I missed it, where I didn't notice till much later then that those things were missing, because this lenticular card, you have this, you always find on the web this the content picture of a Manta Lab edition, and what you won't see there is this lenticular card. Here, for example, a Manta Lab flash single lenti, and you can see all this content, but not the lenticular card. For some reason it's not mentioned in this, so yeah, don't miss it. So here is this exclusive sticker. Yeah, very, very nice. Now to the Steelbooks. So now to the Steelbooks, and it's, yeah, I have to explain which one is from which publisher. Yeah, HDZeta and Manta Lab. Oh, you don't see here any M on the spine. Those Steelbooks are amazing, amazing. There was this this trend, this fashion to make the Steelbooks very minimalistic with some very strange artworks, like the Stickman Deadpool 2 ugly red Steelbook, or those pills for Matrix Resurrections. Very unfortunate, but I have a feeling that it's, yeah, somewhat over, and the artworks are getting better again, and Manta Lab and HDZeta mostly use terrific artwork. Yeah. Yeah, with this embossing, and it's the same artwork as this lenticular artwork for Manta Lab. Yeah. Here's the back side. So, and here's this exclusive Manta Lab Steelbook. Both Steelbooks are embossed. Yeah. They are so incredibly beautiful with this metallic effect. Yeah, they simply use poster artwork, and this is amazing. At least for me, I love this colors, this style. Nearly the same artwork as from this HDZeta booklet. Yeah. I most definitely don't have all flash Steelbooks, of course. I don't have the global Steelbooks, only Manta Lab and HDZeta. And here's the spine comparison. Very, very nice. So at first the HDZeta Steelbook, this flash artwork with, as usual, 4K and Blu-ray. Unfortunately, no 3D anymore. Yeah, I could make a lot of videos about that. It's so disappointing that 3D isn't used anymore, because I don't know. I don't see that much of a difference between 4K and Blu-ray. Probably it's just me. So, with Batman and Flash. Very nice. Now to the Manta Lab Steelbook. Yeah, and of course this backside, this really beautiful backside is the same, has the same artwork as the backside of the double lenti from HDZeta. So they use the same artworks. Yeah, in this case they at least didn't use the same artworks for the lenticulars, because sometimes those FullSlips look really similar. So now to the inside artwork. Again, Blu-ray and 4K. Yeah, not the artwork I would choose, but somewhat pale, of course, with 2 Barry Allens with 2 flashes. Really nice. And I forgot to show one last thing. This is a gold label HDZeta sticker. Yeah, it's sticker. It's really metallic sticker. It's really metallic for silver label in like silver. Yeah. So folks, don't forget to subscribe, activate the notification to not miss any new content. Let me know in the comments below, how do you like the Flash movie, which is your favorite DC movie, and which of the editions would be your favorite if you would have to choose only one. Which one of the HDZeta or Manta Lab editions would be your favorite? Till the next time, bye bye.